problem there, and then how do you fix it?
Yeah, it just comes down to sometimes I feel like I get out of the pocket too early, get caught either locking in on a receiver or watching the rush. And as a quarterback, you can't do that. You got to trust that the offensive line are going to get them blocked, and you got to trust that your receiver is going to get to the right spot. So, I mean, that's just something we're going to have to work on and get better. But it ended up working out for us. Made a couple big plays when we got out of the pocket. So we worked on our scramble moves a lot for the receivers, and there was a big play to Quentin off that. So there's positives and negatives that come with that. But like you said, we do have to get better in that aspect.
Jeff, was it I'm sure it was part of the game plan to get you more involved in running the ball. Is that something you wanted to happen, or is it just evolved?
Yeah, that's definitely a big part of my game that I can run and make plays with my legs. But obviously we didn't expect to put up numbers like that with me. But when you have Mike Gillisley running the way it has been all year, they key in on him, and when they do that, it opens up lanes outside. And when you get great perimeter blocking, that's when big plays like that happen. So, we'll take it.
How many comparisons have you heard to Tebow since Saturday?
None.
None?
No, I'm just kidding. There's been a lot, but they've been saying that all along, and it's just something that you just got to live with, and it's an honor to be compared to a player like that.
Jeff, what are you seeing from South Carolina's defense so far?
Yeah, I mean, we haven't really gotten into too much game plan yet since early in the season, or early in the week, I'm sorry, and we'll really get into that later on this afternoon. But just from what we know, they have great defensive line, and they have good corners that are going to press you, and it's going to come down to winning the one-on-one battles outside and being able to slow down that pass rush. So it's a lot like the LSU. They play the same type of defense, and they have the same type of players that are going to be able to make plays all around the field. So it's going to come down to the one-on-one matchups.
What do you hear like during the course of a game or even before a game from the opposing defenses? You ever have guys say stuff to you, things like that?
What do you mean?
Trash talk?
Oh no! I mean, there's no time for that.
You never hear anything?
No, I never really listen to it. If they're saying it, I'm not hearing it. But that's nothing really that's ever really crossed my mind.
What did you hear? Clowney told Mettenberger he wasn't going to make it through the game the other night.
I didn't hear that.
You didn't hear about this?
I mean, there's always going to be smack talk during the game, and that happens. It's a physical game, and guys are excited, and that's going to happen. But I've never really, listened to it or really paid attention to any of it, so it doesn't really bother me.